here we go. First time, actually. I'm looking forward to this. I'm Dan, also known as Adderolin. Be casting today Mindgaming versus Pireca, and hopefully I'm saying that right. You'll have to forgive me if I'm not. In this matchup for my first cast this afternoon. This one is going to be a little bit interesting because these two teams have played before. At least in the fall circuit, they did meet last season, and Pireca ended up coming through in a sweep 3-0. Now, Mindgaming is starting the season off now at 1-0, with Pireca falling last week to easy breezy in week 1, 0-3. So somebody here is coming away with the win or adding a loss, obviously, depending on how this one's go, because we don't have ties. But this one, once again, is going to be a pretty good matchup. Looking forward to this one. Thank you for the raid, Thea. Much appreciated. Thank you for the follow earlier, too. Purple reminding me to put a hydrate. Yo, I'm at, actually, I just cleared a gallon of water for today. So I'm trying to up my water intake to 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons. So I do appreciate that. I'll also be hydrating with my protein shake as well. Still working on that one. But this one's going to be an interesting matchup. Let's go ahead and look at the teams, how they're going to be made up, and we'll get ready to kick this one off as they are still populating the lobby. Mindgaming has Thea, Coco, D-Bud. We'll go with D-Bud. Again, I apologize for my pronunciation on this. Cads and Dodal. And for Pireca, we have Korean, Stone, Coreno, and Julio. Going to be bringing it up for the side there. This one, like I said, is going to be an interesting one. Let me double check one thing because I do. Let me make sure I put the teams on right because something just caught my attention. It's my screen right there. Actually, I'm going to have to flip that around because I do have that the wrong way on the screen. Never noticed that before. But Mindgaming is going to be on your blue side with Pireca on the orange. Interesting. Never noticed that. And chat never pointed that one out. So you guys are slacking there too, out in the crowd. Pixel, how you doing? Tuga, thank you for the turtle facts. Looking forward to that as always. Much appreciated. Look at that sweet new emote. Hey, Hybrid, how you doing? This one should be a good series. We are getting ready to kick off here in just a moment. Still waiting for a couple members from the teams to get in here. This one should be good, though. I'm looking forward to it. Take you out here as we wait for just a moment. Hope everybody is doing well. It's Monday. Mondays are always fun days. Let's see. What else really going on here? I looked a little bit more into the breakdowns, for the MMR breakdowns that came out. We got 7 in the lobby. We'll get started here in a second. Just take solace in knowing that if you are a Diamond 2, Diamond 3 player, you are still better than like 3% of the or better than 97% of the population for Rocket League. So hopefully that makes your Monday, if you didn't know that, because now you do. We're going to get ready to kick this one off, though, and let's get it going. You do have the highest one, I do believe now there, Tuga. Quite possibly. We're going to go ahead, get this one started. I'm going to go ahead, put the screen where it needs to be, and let my teams know they can join, and we will kick this one off. Mindgaming, once again, on blue, with Pireca on orange. Should be a good matchup. Looking forward to this one. 5 minutes on the clock. Game 1, best of 5 series. Thea's going to let this one roll back over to Dodal, who's going to pop that back down. Thea staying with it, getting by 1, looking to capitalize on that for the other. Wazoo car selection there. Like it. You don't typically see those very often. Add with the Rocket League feel-good factor of the day. Yeah, let's not talk about what percentage you're in there, Hybrid. I know what rank you play with, my friend. Korean's going to get a big touch on this one, but Thea sporting the nose of that car. I really think we should have some officials take a look at that one because regulations say your nose can't point out more than 72 inches. Snipe shot coming in from Neves, getting that one in there, putting Mindgaming up early with only 36 seconds into the match. I think that one just caught Korean off guard back there. He boosted out as opposed to boosting to the right. Maybe that would have made a difference there too much. Tuga, once again, coming in with something. Thank you very much for the bits. I do appreciate it. Is that twice now? Oh, okay, cool. What? Dude. Oh my gosh. You did. Can't believe you two again. Thank you very much, good sir. This one's going to dribble out into the front. Korean may try to take that one. Nice bump coming from Dodal there, throwing Korean off the mark there. What could have been a fairly unchallenged shot, though. Stone trying to come up with that one is not able to. This one is floating over towards the side as we are 3 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. Only game one, though, so lots of time. I would give my standard message on, how you can never judge it by game one, but everybody knows how that one goes. I will say Stone is going to snipe that one for the other end of the field. Just like it was drawn up, just like it was going to happen. I was already reading that play before it was hit. Really good pop there, making Mindgaming pay for having players that far forward. Hybrid tells Tuga, you got to stop by my stream sometime. You pass out bits like you're feeding pigeons. He did it again. 300 now. Thank you once again, dude. Much appreciated. Trying to be the leaderboard on everything, apparently. At this point, Tuga is going to might as well claim me on taxes and take my part of the COVID relief fund. As Thea's going to try to get control of this one. Flies just high, though. Dodo's going to squeeze that one in there. May have been pushed away by Stone, though. Just a little bit late on the shot there. Big challenge coming in, though. Korean's going to get that flip off the second attempt, but could not come down with it. Thea keeping the pressure there. Looking lots of daylight right there towards backfield. There we go. We see Dodal there on the back rotation. Jumbled, though, on the outside post. Pireca there, not very much distance between them. Welcome to the pitch, Eagle. Thank you very much. Purple, golly, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Like, my wife's going to be convinced here soon that I can quit any other job and just do streaming. This one, Thea's being quite slow with it, methodical, but Korean, I think that may have popped that one. I am so sorry with these names. Next time we'll do better. I will make sure I get these names pronounced correctly, though. Surprisingly enough, ping's holding up quite well for using the South American servers. May have to look at that as my new playing grounds. This one's going to pop in the front by Korean and Stone both. Dodal makes them pay for it. Very dangerous clear out in front of the net. Neves had a bump on that one. All three. Pireca committed on that one and left nobody there. This is just going to turn out to be a cheerleading stream. One bit. Thank you both for all the bits. We could do this forever. Dodal's going to try to stop that one off the backboard. Does not go down, though. Neves coming off the side with it. Dodal trying to kip it back. Get a little bit more pressure there going. Pireca still has 1:45 to put one more up there to make this a tied game. Obviously, they will be looking for the win here. Korean's going to drop that down, but a challenge by Thea sends that the opposite way. Demo coming, but Stone should be there in time. Traces that one up the backboard, maybe looking for a way to pass that out. Falls just short of the wall. Korean's going to try to get this one in, but Neves coming in with Dodal. Force that one in the upper right. Once again, we are seeing a lot of mistakes come from Pireca, either with rotations or spacing, because unfortunately there's rarely a time we don't see all three on the screen. So fixing that rotation and spacing there will definitely be key for them going forward, and unfortunately has kind of cost them some of the goals going forward. Lots of time to fix it, though. It's only game one, best of 5. Thea's going to send this over to Neves with a nice little infield pass. That's going to go top bar down, and we have another goal from Mindgaming. Thea being very patient with the drop on that one, giving it just enough juice to drop down. Crossbar down. That is going to be a goal. 4-1 is your score right now. Only game one, though. Neves and Stone are going to take this challenge as that pops down in the middle. Korean's going to get a touch, sending this one right over to blue once again. Might be wise to just be a little bit more careful with how they are passing that, because they've turned it over a couple of times. Obviously not necessarily wanting to, but that is certainly a problem when they are trailing like they are right now. Would like to see a little bit more of the infield passes and whatnot, but we'll get into that here shortly. Thea's going to drop this one down. Korean's going to bounce that one up, maybe looking for the double off it, not going to get it. 27 seconds on the clock right now. I think if you're Pireca, you're going to start talking about how do we fix this going forward. Mindgaming right now really able to control the tempo and possession. That one goes right off the top, though. Neves shoots that one in there, and once again, we have another passing play goal. Stone just drops this right where it needs to be. Dodal putting the pressure on. Their rotations are immaculate right now. 5 on your scoreboard right now for Mindgaming. 1 with Pireca. 11 seconds on the clock. Hybrid says bumps and demos coming up clutch for Mindgaming. 100%. I do agree with that one. Mindgaming is going to take game number 1. We'll send it up to Dan for a little bit of the analysis piece. Dan, up to you. Ooh, okay. So it was a little awkward when you say, hey, you got to fix this, you got to fix that, you got to fix that. But Pireca right now, Pireca is really kind of shooting themselves in the foot, so to speak. We saw several times they were bunching up, bumping each other, crowding space. There was really no space between them at all. And really, Mindgaming is able to control the field because there's so much space elsewhere. We saw a couple of passing plays coming in from Mindgaming, really getting, opening up the field. I mean, every goal -1 was off an assist. So that just gives you a clue as to how much field they're able to work with right now. For Pireca, really, the communication, obviously, number 1, and sticking with those rotations are key for them going forward. Still really easy stuff to fix, though, as long as they talk about it and go in. Mindgaming right now are just dominating. They're doing all the right things, playing the right way. They're able to really control the tempo. We're going to go ahead and get this next one kicked off, though. Started up with game 2. Back down to the field with that. Definitely something that Pireca should try to implement into their gameplay. Right. Welcome. Thank you for the follow there, Cleanse. Much appreciated. Tuga, Bits, Purple Bits, thank you all oh so very much. We are kicking off game 2 right now. Mindgaming certainly in control at the moment. Looking to see how Pireca responds, though, because as I was starting to say earlier, game 1's always a little bit sus, if you will, I believe is one of the terms that is really taking shape in the world. Because teams come in nervous, may need to calm down and whatnot. So game 2 is much more indicative, though. And big goal coming up for, I'm going to, Core. Big goal coming in from Core. Off the assist from Stone there. They are able to get that one in there. Striking first is Pireca in what could be a reversal of the tides. Thea's going to challenge this one. Backing off, though, leaving Dodal. Nev's being patient, waiting. Finally deciding to go back a little bit. Good patience right there. And electing not to bunch with the teammates as Dodal keeps control of this one. Trying to get it by 1. Pass back over to Thea. Core is going to have a touch on that one. Neves easy clear, though, as that one falls back over into blue corner. Bounces down, though. Core is going to keep that one as they're looking to keep the pressure, something that they really were unable to do in game 1. Leading right now with just coming up on a minute of actual game time for this one. Stone's going to get a banging clear on this one. Looking, that's off to the races. Thea not able to get there. Pireca really coming up big. Making Mindgaming pay. Honestly, and we did not see too much of that coming from Mindgaming. I wonder if there is a sense of relief or maybe being too relaxed for Mindgaming right now, as Nev's going to get the touch on this one. We're going to have a shootout at this rate. Off the kickoff, good setup by Thea playing the dead ball. Stone just cheated up a bit too far, flies in front. Neves touches that right where it needs to. Goes in the goal. Mindgaming now is on the board in game 2. Off the kickoff, Stone and Neves are going to take this as it floats right on back towards Mindgaming territory. Off the ball, Dodal's going to try to take control of that one. Core, though, coming in for the touch. Lots of spacing right now coming in. And as we say that, we see 2 commit on the bop. Neves is going to cheat this one out. We saw the 3rd fly up there. This is an insta win. Thea playing the field right is able to push that one down. 2-2 is your new score now. We saw the committal in the air on the 3rd and nothing but daylight ahead. Pireca initially started off very strong with that. I think maybe just that reset on the mindset would benefit them greatly right now. Core is going to send this one up high, getting the demo on Dodal, but that one's still going to stay wide. Big challenge coming up from Korean, and Stone sits mid waiting for it. Pops it out over to Stone, who gets to touch off the backboard, anticipating a teammate turning on this, but Dodal is able to push that out just ahead. Thea's going to be able to misses this one off the whiff, was expecting the touch. Nevs, though, there to clear the day. Core's going to have a touch on that one. That one's still staying alive somehow. Great hustle play coming in from Pireca right now, protecting the house. Tuga tossing up bits. Must be winning, I think, or definitely. I saw you're playing AK with Purple. Every wins 10-bit donos. Purple's obviously losing. Keep losing, Purple. You're throwing. Thea now is going to take this over to the backside. Pitches against the corner. Core, though, Korean there with a good shot, though. Dodal's going to challenge that one off the top. Falls back off Thea's car. Core, though, going to be challenged by Nevs. As this one floats towards the middle, Korean's going to get a touch on it. Thean backwards, able to knock that over towards the wall. Core sending this one up bid. Stone's looking to go up for it. Dodal just a tad bit higher, though, is able to knock that one away. As it floats up the wall here, Stone opt for boost over ball. Everybody saw that. Core, though, is going to send a banging float shot up there, but should be easy enough for Thor to clear. For Core to Thea to clear. Korean's going to get the touch off the back end. That one is still staying in the corner. Stone pinches that one up. Sails a bit high. Core gets to touch on it, but just the angle was already floating past. Core gets a demo there on Dodal just because. Looked like an opportunity just for the demo. Position taken care of, as it does throw them off and drains anything over their initial start boost count. 135 on your clock right now. It's been about a minute and a half so since we've seen either team with a goal. Nevs getting Stone back in the demo. Starting to come out kind of big in those now as Core leaves that over for Stone. Like to see the passing play. Much improved. Stone with the whiff on the double touch, though. Good attempt, though. Like where the mine was at, just was not able to rain that one down as 1 minute is coming up on your game time. Korean's trying to get control of that. Dodal does not like what he sees as the 2 from Orange challenge to bring that one back. Demos coming left and right. Nevs is going to challenge this one. That one floats up, I believe, by a blue body. Put that one up. Thea coming in, dropping it. 3-2 with the go-ahead score there. Stone just came out too close for under it. Took the opposite way. That one sneaks in there by Thea in a great shot. 3-2 is your score now. Mindgaming are ahead in the series. Best of 5, though, so still plenty of time. We've seen a couple of reverse sweeps. Purple's going to send me a hydration reminder as I do. This shake is so good. Very good. Got to finish that one off here in a second. Dodal's going to try to get that one in there. May have done the accidental acrobatic flip, though, as he passes it over to Nevs, who's going to take that right back to Core. Looking for the double. Not able to do it. 20 seconds on the clock right now. Stone's going to drop this back. Very dangerous, though. Thea's able to get that one in there. Not expecting the demo from Dodal there. Great play in getting Stone out of the way there. So many times we see players take the shot, go away. Sticking with the play there certainly paid off for Mindgaming, and that is why they are up once again 4-2 right now. This one's going to fall back over to Stone, who bangs it towards midcourt off the wall. Challenge from Thea keeps that in the mid, high up in the air. Dodal's going to try to get this one in, just goes high off the top. This one's going to fall. Mindgaming does take game 2, and we'll send it back to the booth for some analysis. So Pireca really started off fire on this one. And I think Mind Gaming really was more of a victim of getting maybe a little bit too lax in thinking this next match was going to be maybe a little bit easier or what have you. But Pireca came out, shot 2 goals, within that first minute and really climbed ahead. Mind Gaming, though, really seemed to settle down and put that behind him, which is important, the mental aspect of, regardless of what the score says, being able to stay with that game. So kudos to Mind Gaming. Pireca really, like I said, started off strong, but it seemed to kind of fall apart. And the next thing you know, Mind Gaming, is putting 4 up on you, and Pireca was unable to respond. Like that, we saw a lot more passing coming from Pireca, especially at this point. That definitely is going to help a lot of the issues that they're having right now. But the double commits, once again, even the triple at some points, are really just kind of tying their hands and letting Mind Gaming go into it. Demos right now from Mind Gaming are certainly coming in clutch, something definitely that Pireca could use to capitalize on. But as we say, this now is a win or go home solution for Pireca as we send it back down to the field. So definitely, Pireca has to take this one if they want to keep playing Minecraft. If they want to keep playing Mind Gaming. As Mind Gaming is up in the series right now, 2-0. Could see the reverse sweep, though. Like I said earlier, would not be the first time. Tuga sending more bits over here. Thank you once again. We'll just automatically see him. Anything you say, I'm just going to say thank you for. Because sometimes I'm not sure what just came in and what not. Thea's going to take this one off the top to Core, who pops it out, though. Stone's going to race. Korean's in a awkward position, but does a very nice power save off the backflip to send that one up. But a lovely touch by Thea, putting this mid-net for Neves, sends this one into the net. Great pass there. Great communication. Mind Gaming is up 1-0 now. Dodal and Stone Darkness will hit that one off the mid as this one is floating back over to orange zone. As Neve's going to look to send this up to somebody. Looking for Thea's going to get a touch on it, but just a little wide sniped shot, though, coming from Dodal. Cannot get that one away as Korean was there to put that one off to the side. Lots of pressure coming right now from Pireca. My only hope is that they keep the pressure up, but do not let the rotations go. Core, though, is going to come in off the pass from Korean. Korean sends it off the backboard, and nobody there for Mind Gaming makes this a tied game. Hybrid says, so I need a reverse sweep to not donate. The Core are going to take this one back over towards blue territory. Can't rein it in there, leaving it for Dodal to pick up. Neves is going to demo Stone. Korean doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to go ahead and send that one towards the net. Dodal getting the banging clear. Sending this one towards the opposite side, but it's quickly challenged by Theo, who looks to get the shot in there. Little banger, though, makes it easy for Korean to save as this one flies off the top towards the other side. Thea's going to be there. Getting the drop up in the air, though, before getting pushed away as Neve sends this down. Dodal's looking to make the way up there. Being patient, though. Can't get that touch. Thea does get one, and this one, once again, is going to be wide. As we are starting to see an increase in shots and pressure coming from Mind Gaming. Really, that ball has not left their side in a decent bit of time. Even when it does, it's quickly turned over as Mind Gaming keeps the pressure on. Dodal should have a touch on this one, dropping it for mid, not seeing any blue there as Orange gets a touch on that. But like we said before, Mind Gaming have certainly gotten possession of the ball back significantly faster when they've lost it, as Core is going to bang this one off the top, though. Stone has the receipt on it, but Thea, once again, keeping true with those rotations, is there to keep possession for the team. Going to stay on this one, though, as Neves is back, popping this one over to the side. Stone's going to try to chase this one down, but rotations holding strong once again for Mind Gaming as that one is challenged. Core possibly looking for a teammate on that one, but possession is given away once again. Thea's going to get the touch on this one. Dodal with a last-second knock can rob Korean of a goal. Great reflexes, though, to stop that one. Neves challenges on that one. Ball bouncing up in front of the net as Thea gets a bit higher than Orange can, making that ball float back over towards Pireca's zone. This one going to bounce dangerously close to the front of the net. Big clear, though, coming up from Korean as he challenges it down Mindgaming side. That one's going to drop from the ceiling. Neves is going to get the touch. No, that one comes back. 140 on the clock right now. Miscuse. Stone's going to take this one up the wall, but a challenge by Neves once again knocks that over. Falling out in the front goes the ball. Thea may have been looking to hit that one or pass it out. Either way, the teammate was not there, as it now once again floats up the wall. Demos coming from Pireca right now, and a double committal once again in the air by Orange. This one is just kind of going back and forth right now as Korean looks to get the banging touch on it. Dodal with a last-second effort, which is successful to stop that one and clear it. 1 minute on the clock. Could see some overtime. Neves going up, but that one goes top bar down in the corner. Very lucky that one did not go. Don't know that Neves would have had the placement to stop that one from going in as Core tries to challenge. Chooses high when the ball goes low, though. Dodal redirects this one back off to the side. Core's going to rush on it. Not able to get it before Thea knocks it away. Back over towards Stone. Looking to keep the pressure right now. There's 30 seconds on the clock. Pireca has got to do something. They may have it. Wow. Not able to do it there. Dodal going in. Gets away from it. Thea slams that one as we look at all three. From Pireca getting out of place. Big bump there. Coming from somebody in blue. I didn't catch who the name was, but came out of the net to stop any successful attempt at a save. Pireca does have 15 seconds now to work with something. They have got to get it out of their territory, though, because this is strictly on them right now to lose if they do not get some kind of clear, but Mindgaming is not letting up at the moment. That ball will stay, it seems, in Pireca territory. Thea going to soft touch this one. Mindgaming sweeps the series in a pretty good matchup between the teams, but really Mindgaming just out of control, keeping the pressure on Pireca throughout. Pireca really just at many times could not stop their own downfall pretty much. The good thing is, a lot of it is easy to fix in terms of how much they just keep playing together and communicating. A lot of it can be really fixed with just the communication bits. But, hats off to both teams. Good games, but Mindgaming is going to come away with the win here, going to 2-0. And I do believe that puts Pireca down, though, at 0-2. We'll start looking here in just a moment to get the interviews started. Oh, excuse me. It's the beard or it's the cat. It's something going on there. All right, let's go ahead and get this one started. I will pull Thea. If you want to head to the waiting room, I will pull you all in there. We will get that started just a minute. We'll be talking to Mindgaming. All right, they are in. We're going to bring them over. Let's go ahead and talk about this.
Hey.
Hello, hello, you undefeated people, you.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations on the win. You guys are starting the season off 2-0.
Yes, we are happy about this.
Yeah, I would think so. So you guys came into this one. What were your expectations? We talked about it earlier, actually, where you all had played Pireca last season, and Pireca swept you 3-0.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, a little bit of a revenge game.
Yes, for us was very important. Last season. We didn't have Dodal, that is Kishhoff, in the chat. and like he is one of our best players. So we were playing without him last season. So right now we are trying to get together, but we are happy that we get the win.
Yeah, and I tell you, one of the big things that we saw from you. Well, let me stop there. How long have you guys been playing together for?
1 year, I think.
No,
Together
we
as a team?
three like
The
5
three of
months.
us, 1 year.
No,
No,
Caio. 5
Less than
months.
this.
Ed started playing with us on September, something like that. But me and Caio, we've been playing for a whole year together. We played the last season on Tuesday.
Okay.
We win the tier 6, and we have this kind of chemistry between
Yeah.
us. But
You can certainly
And-
tell the chemistry's there, and it really does look like you all have been playing together, even just as a three, for quite some time. One of the big issues that we saw from Pireca is that they weren't getting the infield passes and whatnot like you guys were able to do, and that could be a time playing together or whatnot. But that was certainly indicative of a team that has some chemistry together, because you all seem to be at the right place and right time every single time.
Yeah,
Thiago actually was talking about this with us right before the match when we were playing. He was trying to force us to make passing plays. He always yells at me when I don't pass the ball. He's like, pass the ball, I'm going to shoot from everywhere. This doesn't work anymore, pass the ball. And we were trying to work on these passing plays for quite some time, and somehow in this match, everything came together and everything
Thankfully.
worked. It was beautiful.
if you
It
saw
does.
us training just before, it was terrible. So it worked out fine in this game.
Well, and that's how it works. As long as you're being terrible in practice, that's what practice is for. When it's game time, that's when you got to make it look pretty.
Yes.
Completely agree.
So I tell you, one of the other things that I like to see there too, and I also commented on that, is you weren't just shooting the ball. There were several times somebody would get a shot on goal from Mindgaming, and instead of doing kind of the cliche or the typical, I'm going to peel off now and go straight back to rotation, you were going into the net or engaging somebody that was on defense to drape to make those lanes open.
Yes, and I think it was in the second game, I started bumping them a little more and demoing them, and Dodal noticed that we were kind of getting into their head. So he was like, well, I'm gonna demo some more now. And I think it was second or third game, we got more than 5 demos in each game. So yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I would certainly say it worked.
Our team is mostly with this formation is mostly offense, so we try to make everything about it.
Well, speaking of offense, it was certainly something. I think even if we looked at the stats on like ball chasing, possession was certainly something that you all won hands down every single game, because anytime they would try to get a clear from that, your third man was there to kind of kick it back in their face, and that really limited their options.
Yeah, coming to this game, that was kind of the plan that Thiago and us were discussing. Let's try to keep the ball in our control. Try to make passes that make sense, not just throw the ball away. And let's try to make possession and create plays. And it worked beautifully in this game.
Yeah, the main thing I tell them is don't shoot every ball.
Yep.
And the second thing is be ready for a pass, or be ready for your teammate. If you help your teammate, it's the best thing you can do.
Yeah. And that is something that I think all levels, I don't care who you are, you still see even pro players do it sometimes, just touching the ball to get rid of it or what have you. Just having that mindset of, hey, this is what I'm going to do, rather than turning it over. I'll tell you, it paid off dividends. You all were methodical with everything that you did. And I think, that's why you swept today's series.
Yeah, me too. I think that is this what happened.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And we always try to. We have a motto as a team. The number one rule of our team is try to score more goals than the other team, and I think we accomplished that goal today.
Well, you're going to go undefeated. Like, you are going to just win out if you just keep on with your goal. I like the motto. It's certainly positive and working
It's
for you.
simple. It's simple. It kind of works.
That, and as long as you don't let them touch the ball, you're going to be fine.
Yes,
Sure.
exactly that.
Well, hey, hats off to you all. Great game today. Great series. You're going on 2-0. Where do you see going into week 3 now? You've got this one out of the way early, so you've got lots of practice time ahead of you. Where do you see you guys spending a lot of the time focus on going into week 3?
So, since this is South America, IGL South America, every rank are tiered together. So I think we have also some like tier 1 guys that we need to play against. So yeah, our motto, my main objective for this whole series, for this whole season, is to get at least top 4. Like, at least go to the semifinals. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I want to end it with a positive record on the regular season, and in the playoffs on at least semifinal, because I think this is a good team.
Yeah, wholeheartedly. I think you all are playing very well together. You, like I said, you look like a team that's been playing together for quite some time too. And really, at the end of the day, as long as you stay true to things like rotation and, you know, just making game sense kind of calls, you are going to stay very competitive. I don't care who you play. It doesn't matter where you can get flip resets or whatnot, because you'll win 9 times out of 10 as long as you have good game sense. And you all seem to really have a good head on your shoulders with the game. So I wouldn't be shocked to see you go far.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll try. Thank you. So we'll try. We'll try to be consistent. That's the main idea. We'll try.
Yep. Now you just got to worry about keeping that record squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, hey, thank you all very much, Thea. Thanks for reaching me out to cast this one. I certainly had a good time. And as always, if you ever need it again, just give me a shout and we'll make it happen. But hey, good luck going forward.
Yeah, no, of course I'm going to try to reach you again for the next match.
Sounds good. You guys have a good evening. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody,
so much.
for listening.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
I mean, they know what they're doing. I like it. You know, hey, as long as we score more goals and don't let the team touch the ball, I mean, that team's ready for RLCS. I'm just saying. Like, hey, where is he? Hybrid, you might want to scoop that team up. I got a South American team that we need to talk about for your org there.